Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to Bob Plays Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. I'm Bobtheorc, and this is episode 40 of No One Expects the Spanish Inquisition. I'm done with work for the day, so now we are going to be getting ready for the end game. And to begin with, we are going to build a new battleship. Hey Shadow Wolf, how are you doing?
Good.
Yeah, we're going to go check out your design.
Alright.
And let's go see what we got here. So we're going to use probably the modern Battleship 2 hull.
Yeah, that's what I did.
And we're going to make the beam kind of narrow if we can. And the drop big.
I put the beam and drown all the way max negative.
I think I want the drop big just to have the speed, but we're going to see modern tower 1 enhanced as a 69. Yeah, let's just try this one here.
Yeah, I did her at 33 knots.
Right on. Yeah, let's see what we can. Then we got a light secondary tower 2 is probably what you used.
Yeah, the compact sec.
Are you using the compact secondary?
Yeah, because you could stick a couple, like, you know.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Right on, I see that.
Yeah, and saves weight.
Alright, I see what you did. So let's go 33 knots. Let's try for maximum range if we can, but we want minimum crew. Let's get all of our goodies. And let's see how we'll do, like, I don't know if
I was looking at the wrong one. I was doing this. I did this light sec tower too. I was trying to figure out that super battleship. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I mean, the compact might work.
Yeah. I was able to do 4 15-inch triples.
Let's see what gun technology we have here. We've got, so the 15s are Mark 3s, or I can go 13 Mark 4s. Like, I almost would rather do the Mark 4s and then upgrade the gun turrets later.
Yeah, if you want to, so yeah.
Because we could do a 13.9, it saves some ways. See, let's do a little compare and contrast here. So if we go, I'm just gonna stick it's a fly in my face. So I'm gonna just do a. Let me get all these things ready. I might have to trim down some of the stuff that I'm doing. Just because I might have. I'm gonna shave the armor a little bit.
Yeah. The foredeck, fore belt and aft belt and aft deck, I just did 1 inch.
Yeah, let's see. So, because if I do a 15, right, so the 13.9 has a high explosive damage of 2899. The 15 has, that's a lot more.
Yeah.
21 kilometer range versus 37 kilometer range. So it'll do less damage, but this has the range advantage. I think we're going to go with the 13.9s. And I can fit them. And then I'll need some sort of a barbette. That's too small, I think.
I did the enlarged superimposed barbette because it would fit the whole turret of a 15.
Yeah. Let's see here. We need yeah, the
small.
What about I want to try the medium. I want to try this medium. So I think that'll be... I think this medium one's going to be enough. And try and save a little bit of... Yeah, that'll save a little bit of weight. Alright, so... we need funnels, and I need to move stuff back a bit. Now, I could always put... I could get spicy here, actually. I don't know if this is...
The like Uber funnel, like Station 3.
Yeah, I've got this tall X funnel. So that'll get it right on the nose. But now I've got a problem with... Let's do tube powder and TNT2 for maximum stability.
Mm-hmm. I went standard bulkheads because bulkheads do take up a lot of weight.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to find some ways to skimp on this a little bit. I think the shaft we can do. And I'm gonna need barbettes. I could go Citadel 3 and try and drop the Citadel down.
Yeah, I always do Citadel 3 because if you go higher, it's just adding weight.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna definitely.
Citadel armor. I did first interdeck 1 and belt 2 and inner belt 1.
Yeah, we're gonna skimp on some of the armor a little bit.
Yeah.
And
like the Citadel, if you're like building something tanky, yeah.
well, and what I've sort of done here, I squeezed on a 5th gun turret. Since we're going with the smaller gun calibers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because mine, I was able to do triple 15, like 4 triple 15s with 49 caliber.
Yeah.
I was able to squeeze that in on a 57,000 ton battleship, so yeah.
And what we can do is I can cut the range if we need more. Call it the Marauder.
I was able to do max range on it.
Yeah. I wonder if... So very tall... The very tall super... I wonder if I can squeeze on. I don't think I can squeeze on anymore.
If you scoot turn 2 up a bit, you could.
Yeah, I think 5 triples is probably enough because I'm probably really pushing it here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to scooch this forward a little bit. And I'm going to scooch that forward a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do like what they did with the Yamato and have some with the secondaries go with the go with the 8s.
Like on that tall secondary barbette, yeah.
And then let's see, where's your tall barbette for like that?
be like the tall barbette for small.
There we go, like right like that. There we go. This is holy
Yeah.
holy shit balls. Look at that. This is gonna be. Now I probably ought to squeeze. I might want to squeeze this back just a little bit.
You could do quad 8, but that's kind of pushing it a bit.
No, I think we'll see what extra tonnage I have. I'm gonna do some.
Yeah.
So I've got these 8s. As far as the secondaries, I think probably 5.9s. Because I've
On
had.
this, right on the side, like sides of the bridge, you could do that. Like
Unless I can
where the
fit.
deck is.
Unless I can fit 4 inches on here. So I could fit fours up. I could fit 4s up here. But the 5s. The 5s won't work. So I think we're gonna do. That's Mark 4s. Mark 4s. I think we're gonna go 4-inch guns. We'll do triple. Actually, what's the 2.6 versus 3 point? That's a whole percentage higher to hit. So let's go with triple 4.9s. And I think we're just going to have. I think we're just going to use the 4.9s because they're almost an 8-inch gun. Can I not fit these anywhere down here? Oh, these just won't. These just won't go. Okay, so then, unless I can put a like a. No, I don't want to put that in the middle. I could fit that on the sides, but no, I think he's got enough secondaries. I'm gonna jack up the front armor. I actually want to. I want to shift the weight forward a little bit more. So let's.
On mine, I was able to do 16-inch main belt and 12-inch deck. And an 18-inch conning tower. I was able to do that.
Oh crap! There's something. All right, I gotta move him. Scooch you forward. Scooch you forward. And scooch you forward. All right, there we go. So I need to go 4 inches on the back. 7.
Yeah, with these second engines are able to fend off destroyers.
Yeah. My four belt is a little too. My 4 weight's a little too heavy now.
Like the 4.5 belts and deck, you kind of keep them small just to balance it.
Yeah, I think I can. I think I can just about get this forward weight offset. You know what I can do is I can take you guys. I can just scooch you back a little bit. Oh wait, that's getting in the way of. I don't want him to get in the way. So we need to keep those back a bit. Sorry, so now it's balanced. It's only got 14 inches of main. I kind of wish I had the 5-inch secondaries just for to get barbettes, but this is okay.
Yeah.
And so we'll just start beefing up the inner belt a little bit. Is there anything else that I need? I've got the 2 powder 2, which I don't. What's my flash fire chance? 4%. That's really good. And I've got a 33 kilometer range, 42 with the armor. Yeah, this will be fine. I could go cat ballistic for the secondaries, but I think this is fine. So let's just start beefing up the inner deck a little bit. Oh. Actually, you know what I want to do is I want to beef up the 4-inch gun armor a little bit. There we go. Let's make sure. Oh, these 13-inch guns don't have very good armor, do they? That's gonna. Well, it's probably the best we can do. All right, we can beef up the armor later. This is good enough, and this is. Yeah, this is good enough. These guys are gonna be hitting the crap out of things.
Yeah, you could give turns good armor but you had to sacrifice other things.
Yeah, I think this is good enough. It's fast. It's got a long range. It's got radar. I think we're gonna and it's gonna be hunting down generally smaller ships. I mean, this thing's a much bigger battleship than I intended. But this will be good. This is basically a battle cruiser.
Yeah.
We'll just use it
like I said about when I do my ships, I try to pack as much things as I can.
Yeah. No, I think this is very similar to your design. The only difference is I made it a little bit bigger and added an extra gun turret.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see.
You did 13, so
yeah. So we could squeeze on more. Let's see here. So.
Plus, you could switch out the guns for bigger if you wanted. If the AI's battleships are becoming a problem.
Yeah. So I only have enough tonnage to build 2 of these right now because they're still doing a lot of repairs. So I'm gonna start with 2, and I'm gonna build. One of these is gonna be in Scapa Flow, if I can find it. There we go. And then
we had a search option to find things.
Yeah, and the other one I think I'm gonna do in somewhere out in Asia.
You could do the Philippines.
Yeah.
Because it's right next to China.
Yeah, I'll either do like Philippines or Singapore or something around there. If I just need to find. It's not letting me do any. Oh, here we go. No, it's.
You could do Japan.
Yeah, I don't want to see Western Germany, Scotland, England, Ireland, Spain. I could do Vladivostok.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fuck it. Vladivostok it is. Boom. All right, fucking 29 months. That's okay.
Yeah.
All right. That'll be good enough.
Yeah, the build times that's about for heavy ships like battleships, usually about 2 or 3 years.
Yeah. Well, and this is why I was sort of relying on a lot of those cruisers.
Yeah.
But I think if I were to spit out a few of these guys, yes, we want to threaten China. Oh my God, they gave me so much money. Damn it. Alright, fine, we'll go piss you off again.
Yeah, I think it's that you're just like so powerful, nobody wants to mess with you.
I mean, surely they've got to run out of money at some point. Their naval funds are like negative naval funds. Look at that. Negative nine, negative. They're almost negative $1 billion.
Yeah, sucks about
I mean, they've got
that.
359 warships. So I don't know why they're scared of me. They've got more ships than I have. All right, we'll just keep pissing them off. That's gonna be the hard part. Is oh, there we go. So we got 100% on Croatia. So that's good.
Yeah, about China, their fleet is largely destroyers and cruisers.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep filling up my ships.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a real problem with these battleships when to crew them up also. Oh, we're 271 out of 399. Oh, I can build a couple more, can't I? All right, let's go build 271. That put me at. Well, I'll just do it this way. I don't know if I can squeeze one more or not. I'm too tired for math. 345. No, we can't do another one.
Yeah.
So this guy, I'm gonna put him in Scapa Flow also. I think just. Yeah, we'll do La Carina. There we go. You need some jobs. Alright. So let's... everybody's at 100%, so let's just keep doing it. Yeah, that's going to be the hard part about doing a full map clear. Is you almost have to go to war when they're not scared of you and then have everybody fighting you all at once at the end.
Yeah.
Eastern Ramallah has been conquered by Greece. Oh, Greece is going to town. All right.
Uh-huh.
So let's go piss off... I guess we'll piss off Italy.
Yeah, plus they only have like their main stuff there and that one in Africa.
Yeah, so we'll be able to take them pretty quick if we have to.
Yeah.
And then looks like we've cleared up some more stuff, so I'm going to go build another battleship. And this one I'm going to stick... Oh, I could build this one in Japan. Here we go, in Tokyo. No, Sasebo. Here we go, right there. Alright, so let's just keep on cranking these guys out. It's only 1934, so we got plenty of time. And... we got Western India. So I guess I'll just hang these ships out here for a while. We'll keep on pissing off China some more. We're getting our transports built back up, so that's good.
Oh, yeah.
Let's keep stacking out these ships. Alright. And I guess we're just going to have kind of a boring, just hang out and do this.
Yeah.
Let's see here. France still really likes me, damn it. Alright, well. Oh, you know what else I can do? Is... I want to sort things by speed. A lot of these guys are... Okay, so these guys are all in the Arabian Sea. I mean, I guess I could just keep them for the tonnage, but they're not really... I think all these 22-knot ships I want to get rid of. Anything 25 knots or better, I'll keep.
Yeah.
So these guys are all in the Arabian Sea, but I have to bring them into a port first to do it. So, let's see. Arabian Sea is going to be you guys. I'm going to have you guys go into here. You guys are all fast. But you're a little injured. And these guys are all fast and they're unhurt. Alright, so the injured guys, I'm going to have you guys go into Bombay and repair. These guys are going to go hang out over there. Now, I might kick it over my repair tonnage, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But that'll only slow me down for a turn or two. Oh, it didn't. Alright, right on. So now we can... These guys... All of you boys we're going to scrap. I mean... Yeah, these are, yeah. Boop. Alright, so there we go. Everybody's faster now. And let's just stick all the extra crew that we have. There we go. Alright, so as far as... I'd be tempted to get rid of all the torpedo boats, because I'm not really using those. I could free up... Because these are all old torpedo boats.
Yeah.
But... I mean, I can still raid stuff with them. And these aren't really going to make me a lot of... I mean, they're still useful for parking off the coast. But I've got so many cruisers now that I don't know if it really matters. But they don't cost me anything, though. I mean, these things are so... Look how cheap these guys are. How many torpedo boats do I actually have? I've got 58, so that'd be about 750 crew.
Almost 2 cruisers.
But I can use that just to murder transports everywhere, so... It'll probably be useful against... I'll just leave it. I'm not going to worry about it. So I'll just keep The next turn I'll start on another battleship. Oh, I forgot to piss somebody off this turn. And this might be the problem, is maybe with the new system, maybe I can't actually... There we go. Now we're at war with them. All right, right on. So
in Turkey.
I got Croatia. So now we need to build another Marauder. Because I just need to get these things ready in time for France.
It's China.
So we'll do this at... where's Scapa Flow? It was Ireland. There we go. There we go. Then how's our research coming along? So our naval communications, advanced Navy drills, yeah, so we're... Yeah, I guess we can't get anything bigger than what we've got. Mark 5 4-inch guns, that'll be done soon. We'll just keep on researching this stuff, but it probably won't matter that much. We're up to 174 on the transports, which is good. And then as far as Japan, we can naval invade something. Oh my God, there's so many things to invade. All right, what are we going for first? I think we're gonna go for. I want to get for Burma first, just to block off the Bay of Bengal. Because I want to have as little stuff to defend as possible. Well, that's not going to take up a lot. All right, so Burma, they're ready to go. All right, let's deploy the troops. Let's go put what are these? There's 2 light cruisers. All right, so we're going to put you guys here. You guys are going to go take out that group. These guys here. Oh, these are small. Those are small ships.
Yeah.
We want to send them after a small group. There's a single cruiser there. That's a big fleet.
Take Okinawa.
Yeah, we're gonna go after like little stuff, and then.
Yeah, like taking Okinawa would help you block them in.
Yeah. All right, so what else do we got? Here we go. We got. So I've got these light cruisers here, which I could send off after their ships, or. You're gonna go there. I'm gonna send these guys in groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to try and hit their ships. We got torpedo boats over there. We got a light cruiser in South Oceania. Where the heck is it?
From the Pacific. I think towards Australia.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where. It says I've got a light cruiser down here, but I don't know where it is, so I'm trying to find it. It probably just ended up someplace by mistake. Because this is North Oceania up here, these islands. That's Indonesian Sea. There's nothing here. So I've got a light cruiser in South Oceania.
Probably one of these islands.
Yeah. Unless it's off in New Zealand somewhere.
Yeah.
There we go, I found you. Alright, so let's send... Because the Chinese don't have anything here in the Pacific, so we're going to send you over to... just start intercepting stuff. Oh, he's got a lot of stuff there. Alright, so I need to do something about these guys.
At which they kind of bridged that dark gap with the, both sides of the Pacific, say, like, going all the way around.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to send... Because I just need to make sure I contain the Chinese so they don't
Yeah.
do anything naughty.
You have to take, like, Burma and a lot of those countries.
Yeah, Burma's the first thing I'm going to take. And so we got Croatia. So I've got these ships available now, which... realistically, these guys, I think I'm going to sort of surround Italy and get ready to... I'm going to get ready to nuke Italy. So I'm just going to sort of spread these guys out a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to, like, naval nuke them, man.
Yeah.
Something that the U.S. developed a nuclear shell for the Iowas.
I heard about that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think they were, like, called Atomic Katie or something.
You know, I'm not sure. Alright, so we've got all these guys here that are kind of happy enough. Alright, so... Alright, I think that's good enough. Oh, you know what I need to do is I need to... 60,000 tons.
Yeah, it was called Katie. For the 16-inch.
Yeah. Arabian Sea. We're going to park these guys down here. There we go. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can do this.
Yep.
Yeah, nuclear tip shells would be crazy.
Yeah.
Let's threaten Italy. Nope, they're giving us money. Damn it. What is that? That's a Korean ship. Alright, let's see what these are. Inquisitors and sort of a mishmash of ships. Alright, let's go fight them and let's see what we got here. Yeah, I'm going to be a lot more aggressive in the end game than I was when I was doing Austria. Just because I'm enough ahead on technology. I think by knocking out the advanced countries first, then I can just go total war at the end and just fight everybody.
Yeah, I usually try to be peace, I try to keep everybody peaceful until I like build up my navy for me.
Yeah, so everybody's fast except for this heavy cruiser. So you're gonna follow these guys. All right, here we go.
Man, that battleship is gonna be tough to take down, man.
I hope so. The last time I made a super battleship, though, one of the guys that watches the channel, a guy named USS New Jersey, he gave me a battleship design, and then the the first battle it got into, the enemy swarmed it with like 50 or 60 destroyers and just torpedoed the shit out of it. It sank.
Did it have any secondary? Did it have any secondary?
Oh yeah, no, it had lots of secondary. It killed a lot of destroyers. It got swarmed.
There was just too many.
Right, and it was too slow to turn, and they had like 12-kilometer torpedoes. So they just came in and just wrecked it. All right, so our main target's going to be that battleship.
Yeah.
And so here's what we're going to do. We're going to have you boys go for the battleship. And then you'll just follow along for now, and you'll eventually go for transports. Except you can't see the battleship, so...
Yeah, because when I design ships, I also make them survivable.
Yeah, it was a very survivable...
Yeah.
It was a very survivable battleship. It just... there's just too many of them.
Torpedo protection wasn't that great.
Oh no, it had fantastic torpedo protection, but when it got hit by like 30, 40 torpedoes, I mean it just got wrecked.
Yeah.
And so what are you gonna do at that point?
I would I would just put like speed, try to get speedy a bit, like 30 or something knots. I'll put like a bunch of secondaries, like...
It was a little bit too slow. It was only like 28 knots.
Yeah, that was a bit slow against destroyers.
Yeah, but these were like 35-knot destroyers. They just came in on it. It was pretty rough.
Yeah.
And I had 3 of them. So two of the other 2 battleships eventually killed everything. But one of them got taken out. The other 2 got pretty beat up though. All right, let's go finish off that destroyer because he doesn't need to. What's the range on your torpedoes? 2.3 kilometers. Yeah, he's not firing anything. Alright, so let's do a quick inspection of the enemy ships here. So the battleship, this Korean battleship is 10.4-inch guns. He's kind of okay-ish. Decent armor. Kind of okay. He's kind of okay-ish. He's not great.
Yeah, pretty much a derpy battleship.
Yeah. These cruisers these look like kind of early cruisers. These look kind of Russian, maybe. It could be French, but usually the French have like stuff on the side. Maybe they're Japanese. But these
It's not bad design.
Yeah, these are, so none of these are really fantastic. So
Old ships, man.
Yeah, so we're just gonna... I'm just gonna pepper them with love.
Yeah.
And just give them a bunch of love and kindness. I would kind of prefer that you guys finish eating your cruisers before you eat your battleship. Let's go finish this guy off too. He's almost dead. And then also this guy who's screening, we're going to have you go off this way and go take care of the transports. Alright, so he's dead. Alright. So now please focus the battleships.
You see that whole, like, blue flames coming out?
Oh yeah, the flash fire. Yeah, that was a magazine hit. He just got wrecked. It was great.
Yeah. And if you see a turret go flying, yeah.
Well, that battleship burnt down really quick. You know, I may, yeah, for the Chinese, I don't need anything but like my whatever ships I have currently.
How'd that battleship's getting eaten?
Oh yeah, he just got munched up. So, yeah, we're not gonna worry about new ships for the Chinese.
Yeah.
I don't even need to build the new battleships in the Philippines, but they're already there.
Yeah.
I'll just send them over to Africa when they're done.
It's just the French and the Italians we gotta worry about.
Yeah. And I don't know how advanced they're gonna be.
Yeah. Probably gonna run in a few old ships, but who knows?
Yeah, we'll see what we can get into with them.
Yeah.
Right. So what do we got? We got meeting some Chinese heavy cruisers that are 4,000 ton heavy cruisers. Oh man, this is gonna be. They're going up against my new cruisers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the new cruisers are now, 3 years old, but still. This is gonna be pretty awful for them, I think.
Oh yeah. That's like 14 or 15,000 ton difference.
Yeah, this is gonna be really bad for them.
Yeah.
Like I said, I probably don't need. I mean, these are as big as old style battleships. I think what I might do in my next campaign is just really push the cruiser development and just go for a lot of cruisers. A lot of heavy, go for like a heavy cruiser focus.
Mm-hmm. Like heavy or super heavy cruiser, yeah. Or soon, like heavy and light, yeah.
Well, I always do a lot of light cruisers, and I may, instead of parking like torpedo boats at every port and doing that, I may just have cruisers that can fight and not even worry about the small ships because it's so much to maintain and upkeep. I mean, they're cheap though is the thing. They're super, super cheap.
Yeah, you could do like destroyers and cruisers, so yeah.
But I don't know if I even want to mess with the small ships just because it's just so much to deal with. So I may just from a lag perspective, from a control perspective, I may just go with fewer larger ships. Just maybe I won't build anything smaller than 10,000 tons.
Yeah.
I don't know, we'll see.
Maybe a scout cruiser, maybe like 5,000 ton scout cruiser or something.
Yeah, I could do something light like that, but
yeah.
But even those 9,000 ton light cruisers I have are really, really nice. And I guess part of it also is like the early battleship hulls can still be useful later on because you can cram enough engine in them to make them go fast. But the early cruiser hulls are just awful. So I want to develop out of those as quick as I can. Ooh, this is going to be a fight. 2 of my Conquistador cruisers against the Chinese fleet. Shit, I'm bigger than their battleships. Look at that. Alright, let's do this.
This is gonna be something.
Yeah, this isn't going to go well for the Chinese.
We'll see, right?
For the next campaign, I either want to do China or Russia. China might be challenging because their economy's so fucked up. And Russia would just be interesting because of all the strategic difficulties of having like such a large landmass and having your navy spread all over the place.
Yeah, and the other thing is 2 oceans, so yeah.
So I'm not sure which one I'd rather do.
Economy-wise, Russia would be easier because their economy is much more developed.
Well, their economy developed, but it's not great. I mean, they're still... Because my challenge with Russia would be to maintain the absolute monarchy, to maintain the czars. Yeah. And so Russia has a lot of economic problems under the czars. Oh yeah, let's pause this and see what these Chinese ships are. What do we got? Oh no! Oh no, these are basically the turret hulls, the old oh my god. They're actually...
The good thing about playing as China, they got a large naval pool.
Yeah. Look at these. These are 1890 style battleships. Holy crap.
Jeez.
These are old battle. These are old like ironclad style.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They're really pushing their speed into them too.
I mean, they're going 21 knots. That's not bad. 27 knots. Oh, look at that destroyer. But it says it's only a 27 knot destroyer, so my cruisers go faster than their destroyers. Oh no. What kind of sensors do you have? Conic 1. Oh no. Muffin. All right, what do these destroyers have? They have less than 3 kilometer torpedoes. All right, so this is gonna...
That's a good hit.
It's just gonna be a matter of can I... Ow! Fuck! They hit me. It's gonna be a matter of can I not run out of ammunition.
Yeah, those battleships would just soak ammunition.
I don't have... My secondaries are pretty small on these. But they're going to have some trouble hitting me.
Yeah, when I do my ships, I try to mix it up with secondaries.
Yeah, I didn't...
I did 2s, 3s, 5s, maybe a few 4s.
I didn't have a lot of space, so I just wanted something that could take out destroyers.
Yeah.
Ooh, well that was a hit. So I'll go circle around. Please finish eating your battleship. Please take him out.
Turn 1.
Alright, so now I gotta make sure these guys are actually... I want them to fire their main guns at the battleships. Because I've got small guns to take out
on
the small ships. Yeah, probably 2 cruisers is probably not really enough for these. I bet I'll take some damage, but I think I can win this if I don't run out of ammo. So I've got a good long range with these guys.
Problem is, it comes down to accuracy.
Yeah, well, my accuracy's not bad. Alright,
Yeah.
but I don't want you shooting at light cruisers with the big guns. Please hit other... What do I have out here? There's a battleship there. Please hit that battleship.
Battleship gone down was flooded.
Yeah. Oh wait, is that a closer battleship here? Yeah, let's get, they're already locking onto that farther away one. Oh, they're locked on 100% to hit. Wow. Yeah, these 11.9s are really accurate. Alright, so the other battleship died. Let's go take out the last battleship, please.
78K in damage.
Oh yeah, no, these guys are doing... Yeah, I've done 850,000 damage so far, and what's this? Yeah, these things are just wrecking faces.
Yeah.
And these 2.9s are doing fine for taking out the destroyers and torpedo boats. They're doing just peachy on that. All right, no more battleships. All right, so now just shoot at whatever you want to shoot at, boys. Oh, these torpedo boats are trying to get in close to me.
Yeah.
That's
not.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm faster than you are. What's the range on their torpedoes? I bet they're not that.
It's like long. 2 or 3 kilometers. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're fine. I'm just gonna circle around and take all these guys out.
Dang, that was one bad hit on them.
Oh yeah, no, this is not gonna go well for them at all. No, these cruisers are glorious. Can't wait till I stack them with a battleship. Because I could have like a single battle, one of those new battleships, and then 4 of these cruisers, let's say, and they'll be able to just eat whatever.
Yeah.
They'll just kill all the things. It's like gunning down a swarm of Somali pirates.
Yeah, we're pirate hunting, man.
Those little torpedo boats didn't stand a chance. And then these cruisers here, these light cruisers, their torpedoes are, that 2.3 kilometers, so none of them have good range. The only problem is this one cruiser kind of running away on his own. I may not be able to catch him in time.
We'll see, right?
If I can hit him and slow him down a little bit. Oh, I hit him a little bit. Oh, he's only going 16 knots now. Yeah, so this won't be so bad. We'll just circle around and get him.
Doing donuts around him, man.
Well, I mean, engine technology is best technology. Look at these guys go.
Yeah, and we're hardly taking hits.
Not really, yeah. Well, it's because we're going fast and they don't have good targeting systems, so how are they gonna
Mm-hmm.
how are they gonna hit us?
Yeah, they just splashing over, splashing behind, or forward, or short. Yeah.
I mean, it took a little bit, but I mean, wow, we just massacred them. We just killed 30 ships.
Uh-huh.
All right, right on. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and aggro everybody that I can,
Mm-hmm.
and India, sure. Let's go invade India some more. All right, so first things first, we have 628 sailors that need to find a ship. There we go. And then over here, how many tons do we need? I think you guys need to go over here. And then these guys, I think we'll put you in there. How are my transports doing? 174, that's good.
Chinese fleet at one of the Dutch places.
Alright, so he's just sitting there.
Yeah. Oh, they're coming around Java. And
Yeah, so what do we have?
yeah, this would be tough to contain.
So let's go just try and meet up with all these guys, and I guess we've got convoys. Let's just start killing convoys.
Yeah.
Oh, these are older. 25 knots, these are only 20 knots. Alright. Yeah, we'll just keep them together and we'll just get them. Yeah, my small ships should still do quite well against them. I mean, I suppose I could bother upgrading the cruisers with the newest technology. It's just why bother? They're already so overpowered that there's not really, at this point, there's not really much of a need for it.
Unless if we get Gen 3 radar.
Yeah. Well, I think the cruisers are using Gen 1 radar.
Mm-hmm.
But and I've got Gen 2 now.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if there's much of a point in going bigger than that. Because they're already overpowered enough that I'm not super worried. I just need to get close enough to find where these guys are at. I don't see any radar. There's a radar blip off that way, about 20 kilometers away.
Probably the transports.
Yeah, there's something off this way, about 20. Yeah, so they're. I'm just gonna split the difference and there we go. Hello, transports. Oh, and you guys have some guns. Not for long.
Mm-hmm. Until we start running into armed transports.
I ran into some transports in the last campaign. They were German transports that had like 13-kilometer torpedoes. And it was super annoying because they'd launch torpedoes at me before I even saw them. I'm like, what the hell?
Two servants were building merchant waiters.
I know, right? I'd be fighting off their escorts, and I'd be paying attention to the escorts, and then suddenly walls of torpedoes would come out of nowhere. Like, where the fuck is this coming from? And it'd be coming from the damn transports.
You pretty much found merchant raiders.
It was nuts. All right, hello, destroyers. You are my adversary. I'm going to shoot at you. Hopefully, that's okay. We'll hit the wrong destroyer by mistake, but that's all right. A hit's a hit, even if it's unintentional. Some of my best hits are on the wrong people. Ooh, that's a hit. There we go. Yeah, I like to try and kill the destroyers first because I don't want them getting away.
Yeah.
There we go. Now we'll start om-nom-momming the cruiser. This cruiser is... That is a... Ooh, I can't even... That's an old, like, Cruiser 1, it looks like. Probably Cruiser 1. Yeah, that's not... Alright.
Alright.
No more cruiser.
Yeah, that heavy cruiser's still using submerged torpedoes.
Yeah, they're... I mean, I don't really like deck torpedoes that much because they always seem to get hit. But I guess the submerged torpedoes get hit too.
Yeah. If they're getting shot at with underwater torpedoes.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm going to go run to the kitchen and grab a snack because I'm still hungry. So I'll be right back.
Just like chewing up a lot of those guys, man.
Hello there.
Yeah, eating all those transports made me hungry. Hey, Vorgath, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, well, look at all this. This is going to be a interesting time.
see about writing those letters.
Well, good luck with that. I mean, I'm happy to proofread them if you want. Oh, on Tuesday night, I think Mike wants to do some gaming in a election watch party, where we'll basically, I don't know, probably play Mech Warrior and listen to Maddie talk shit about American politics or something.
Sounds like fun.
So, probably around 7 or 8 o'clock Central Time is when we'd probably get things going. Just whenever Mike and I are done with work.
Alright, sounds good.
Alright. This will be interesting. It'll be my invasion battleships, or my invasion fleet, against a whole mess of them. And we'll just make you into a big blob. How fast? These guys are all going 26 to 28 knots. Alright, this will be good enough. Turn off the torpedoes so the idiots don't torpedo each other. Because you never know which DEI candidate they got to captain these ships. There we go. And we will just sail off towards the enemies. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and turn because we've got a whole line of them here. Let's take out this destroyer first if we can. Just because he's fast. These are like cruiser 2s, probably. Oh, shit! Just went right through his front. Wow. Sucks to be that guy. So what are you needing help with on your letter, Voragath?
Just writing it. Basically, I'm inviting Grace and the kid and Precious here. So
is there a
she can visit my family, we can get married, and I can see my daughter.
Is there a form letter, something you can copy from online?
Yeah, I did that. I have a basic. Well, I have the letters I sent previously.
All right. Sucks to be those torpedo boats. I'm just gonna hang out and watch the fireworks show, it looks like. I mean, if you want me to proofread it, I'm happy to proofread it, but I don't know what the Canadian government's looking for. Dear Trudeau, I want to get my wife over here. I promise she'll be a good communist and vote for more government and censorship, something like that. They might realize you're being sarcastic, though. Dear Canadian government, if you let me bring my wife over, I promise to pretend that she's here illegally, just so she doesn't upset anybody else.
I just put this in my in ChatGPT and it made a letter for me.
Yeah. Just tell them that she's Haitian and that she has a good cat recipe. They're probably too racist to know the difference. Look at the lag. So many lags.
Ships, man.
These might be old invasion ships, but they've got volume of fire. And they've got a good battleship up front leading them. Well, so much for all that. Yep. They just munch the crap out of things.
You know, I think ChatGPT did a pretty good job on this one.
Right on. Fight to the end. That is going to be a problem. The Chinese have so many destroyers and torpedo boats. Hunting them all down is going to be a problem. Oh, let's go chase these guys. I don't think these guys have guns. Nope. If I play the Chinese campaign, I should probably name my flagships all kinds of things that would piss off the Chinese government. Like I'll call my flagship the Tiananmen Square. I wonder if I'd get censored for that. I don't think I have any Chinese people that watch me, though. Name all my cruisers after martial artists. Name the battleships after, like, Chinese food. The wonton soup, the beef and broccoli.
Got American stuff.
Or if I do Russia, I'll have to ask my girlfriend for a bunch of funny Russian names. Well, they're getting beat up pretty good. Yeah, these light cruisers seem to be more than enough to take out.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever we're up against. There we go. Alright. Oh, hey, look, there's a battleship we can go after. 3 light cruisers versus a battleship and some small stuff. Let's do it. I wonder if it's harder for them to run away from light cruisers, or if light cruisers have a better encounter rate.
Yeah, I think so too.
I know the smaller ships are better at submarines. But I wonder if there's types of ships that, what determines how likely you encounter people.
Cruisers go against light and destroyers. Maybe submarines. Because of the depth charge choice.
Yeah. Nobody's really used any submarines in this game, but we're not that far into it yet. Then again, I took out Germany pretty early. So alright, so we got a battleship.
Good evening, Bob, and everybody else.
Hey, JP, how are you doing? Oh, he's running away. It's
Doing good.
Oh, it's a Dreadnought-style battleship with pretty decent armor, except for the front and the back. And not great target. I don't know, we'll go kill it anyway. Yeah, I'm just trying to go to war with everything I can right now, just because it's actually hard to get them to go to war with me now. They keep giving me money instead.
I know that changes things, doesn't it? No way to guarantee a war.
Yeah.
Maybe they're just covering something up. Like they're probably doing a ship design they don't want you to know about.
And maybe, well, they have the option to stall for time, but I guess once you run them out of money, then they, I finally got Ow! That hurt. I finally got China to go to war with me by them running out of money when they were like negative $1 billion. Ow! That hurt. Shoot the battleship faster. What's your to hit chance
And
on
to
it?
answer your question from a minute ago, I think the thing that the only determiner on intercepts is the range of the ship. The more range the ship has, i.e., the farther up the slider you have it,
But
the
you also
better
have,
you have. For
but you also have a
intercept.
scout. But you have a scouting radius also. I think that plays a role.
Okay.
Your rubber's ready. I just took it off. Yeah.
Oh, that battleship's getting burnt down pretty quick. He's at. Look at that. 35, 34. All right. No more battleship.
Oh, I found a new mechanic today.
Huh.
You know how you've got you've got a full fleet of ships, and you want to divide it up among 5 different locations, okay?
Right. Uh-huh.
And you click on the fleet and you tell it to go to the first place. But then you have to, do all that weird, click what you want to go, everybody to go the first place, and then you click back on the fleet, and you go and click on the next spot,
Yeah.
and then you click, everything except what you want to go to the first place.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
You don't have to do that.
How do you do it?
Okay. You clicked on the fleet and you send say you've got, like I said, 5 different places. You click on the big fleet, you move the ships you want to go to location 1.
Uh-huh.
You click back on the fleet and it's going to show you that little tiny fleet that you sent to location 1, right?
Uh-huh.
Right click, it shifts to the fleet that's hiding under it.
No shit.
Yep.
Oh, nice. That's convenient. Is that new, or has it always been there? We were just stupid.
I think we were just stupid. I haven't seen anything in the patch notes talking about it. I just think it's not well. It's probably somewhere in the long ass, ship. Basically the practices. Those 60 odd missions that you got to go through to learn to play the game that no one ever does.
No, I've been through all of those missions. Those are just battles.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're just design a ship to do this objective, design to do that objective.
Yeah, well, you are the only person that I've ever heard of actually did that whole thing.
Well, because back early on, that's about all you could do before they had the campaigns. You just had the missions. So I went through all of them. Then they'd add some more. I was like, fuck it, I'll do the new ones. So some of them were pretty cool. All right, we just massacred another 14 ships with our 3 light cruisers. All right, so that's 100% there.
I'm still here.
Got that going on. These guys are... Alright, so we got all that going on there. They'll repair soon enough. 2 turns. Yeah, they'll figure it out. Alright, so... We can't invade anything in China, so let's go piss off some more Italy. And we're at 174 on the transports, so it's coming along okay. But yeah, so JP, probably Tuesday night we're gonna do. We'll just do a Discord hangout, and I'm not gonna do a live. I don't think I'm gonna do a live stream dedicated to the election stuff, but I'll be following the election results in the background because I don't think we're actually know anything election night. Because I'm sure we're gonna have too many weird things going on. But we'll do our own kind of live stream. Mike really wants to do that. He's been talking about that for a while.
You gonna do Stompy Robots?
Yeah, we'll probably do Stompy Robots. I'll see what if Mike's around. We'll probably do Stompy Robots, and then maybe I'll sink ships afterwards. A fight to the end for the Soviets, and let's go sink more of these guys. I could go.
I'm liking ChatGPT.
I could go into the Black Sea and start trying to invade all that stuff, but I don't know. I don't know if it's really worth it. I'll just let my land army do the work. Did ChatGPT do a pretty good job?
I think so. I sent you a copy of the first letter.
Okay. I'll look at it a little bit later, unless you want me to read through it on stream.
No, on your own time.
All right. There's some transports. Do these guys have any guns? No, they don't. They don't have... Chinese don't believe in arming their transports. They got 3
No,
cruisers,
because that
though.
would be putting weapons in the hands of civilians.
Yeah. Speaking of which, did you hear about the... I guess the UN's still at it. They're still trying to pass this treaty that would disarm the world's populations. And apparently the American diplomat helped write the fucking thing.
Oh my God.
And yeah, they're trying to pass it in under Obama, and and it's just been, they couldn't ratify it in the Senate yet, but it's basically the U.S. has already agreed to it. It's just we have to ratify it in the Senate. Although technically, any treaty that violates the Constitution is automatically null and void. But
Yeah, because that pretty much goes against our Second Amendment. So
Yeah. Well, they're also trying to do. They're also trying to pass a treaty that would give the World Health Organization authority to do vaccine mandates, lockdowns, and everything on a global scale. And I don't see that working out very well, because I know an awful lot of hillbillies who if they see any blue helmets, they're going to declare hunting season. So. I wonder if a lot of these American diplomats have ever been outside of LA or New York or DC. I mean, I grew up in New York City, but I spent a lot of time in rural America. Ooh, we're fighting the Indian fleet now. All right, let's go fight the Indians. The Dot Indians, not the Tomahawk Indians. Speaking of New York, did you guys hear about the fucking squirrel?
Squirrel?
I've heard nothing about a squirrel.
So
Yeah.
so apparently somebody had rescued a like an orphaned squirrel, baby squirrel, and also a raccoon, and had was taking care of them at their home in upstate New York. And the fucking state of New York sent out, this person's posting cute pictures of the squirrel on the internet and stuff like that. So the state of New York sends cops up to go and seize the squirrel and raccoon because it's illegal to take care of wild animals in New York. And they fucking killed the squirrel and raccoon.
What?
Yeah, I mean, shit, my dad had a pet raccoon when he was a kid. Just followed him. So he was coming back from the farm one day. The raccoon just fucking followed him home. So he just started feeding it. And then eventually, I guess his parents found out there's a raccoon following him around. I'm like, yeah, all right, whatever. But yeah, so now people in New York are pissed off that they won't get rid of the foreign gangs, they won't get rid of the illegals, they won't stop the criminals, but they're gonna go and euthanize a fucking squirrel that had an Instagram page or whatever the hell was going on.
I would be angry if that was my pet. Police came and killed my pets.
Well, I mean,
would be
well you live in like Texas or someplace, don't you? Where do you live at?
Dallas.
Dallas,
Texas.
yeah. Yeah, Texas is a whole different world than, I mean, cops would get shot trying to take away somebody's pet in Texas. I mean, even Dallas, isn't like Plano one of the most heavily armed cities in the world or something?
Yeah, I think so, and I live in Plano, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's like Plano's both simultaneously the most heavily armed city, large city in America, and also has the lowest like crime statistics in America because nobody wants to get fucking shot if they break into somebody's house.
I'm seeing a connection here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a thing a couple years back. This officer was like this female officer was going back home to her home after a shift. She walked to the wrong apartment, opened up, shot the guy who lived there accidentally.
I heard about
she
that.
Yeah, she was just confused as hell.
What kind of ship is this? Oh, these are more like stupid old battleships. They've got these like stupid turret barges. Well, this like my flotilla of invasion ships are just gonna wreck all these guys. You know what? Please shoot your main guns at... Can I not even... Screw it, I can't even target them. That's fine. We'll just do a drive-by with the conga line of death. Look at this conga line of death. Holy crap. Look at all these invasion ships.
I will in 20 seconds.
Yeah, I hate the YouTube delay. I guess it's so I can mute somebody if they say something naughty. Yeah, look at this conga line of death.
That can get the job done.
Yep. We need some conga music. What kind of music do they play when you're doing a conga line? Is that like reggae or something?
La Bamba.
Did they all sink? Did any of those survive? I guess they all died. Alright, well... That went faster than I thought. Alright, well... I guess let's go kill these things now. These poor Chinese ships. It's 11:30. I've got a little bit of time. I fed the dog late today during the daytime because I overslept, so I've got a little more time. I'm a little bit worried about overtaxing my my land army, though, because you only have so many soldiers, right? Even if you have the 100% army logistics.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now your naval invasion, that counts against your number of soldiers for your land attacks, also, right?
I think so, because you're trying to take that place, so it needs the army to take it.
These are little dreadnoughts. These aren't bad. These are very okay dreadnoughts.
But it makes sense.
I know the naval invasions are mostly having to do with the ships that you have. Although I would imagine that if you have too many naval invasions going on, then there probably aren't enough troops left over to go after to initiate ground attacks. At least that'd be my guess.
Yeah. Because a lot of those troops would be, you know, like, bottled up for those invasions.
Yeah. Yeah, with the 4 cruisers, I'm feeling pretty confident I'll have enough ammo to do this. Let's make sure that you guys know to really, really focus fire on that ship till he's dead, not just... Oh, they can't even return fire. They probably can't even see me. Nope, they can see me now. Don't fire your main guns at a torpedo boat. Are you insane? Go find another battleship. Can't even find another battleship. Oh, fuck it. There we go. Here's a battleship right there. Go fire your main guns at him. Alright, this is sort of working. Oh, they got a couple battleships over there. Alright, well, no more battleship. I don't know if they have a third battleship or not. I think it's just cruisers now. I find it really interesting that the enemy AI just kind of clusterfucks around like that. Is it just because I'm so much faster than they are that they just can't turn and sort themselves out in time? Or maybe they're trying to turn and retreat, but they can't. It just seems they don't really have any cohesion. But it only seems to matter when they have huge fleets. When they're smaller, it's not so bad. But I'm also so much faster than they are. They probably can't figure out what to do.
Plus, if you're damaging the lead ship in any given column, because the ship, they might have it may look like a mess, but there's little flotillas within that mess. And if you keep damaging the lead ship, then it keeps trying to move it to the rear of the column.
Right, because they have the retard button selected by default. Guess I need to go hunt down all these destroyers and torpedo boats now so they don't try and get away from me. You guys only think you're going to get away from me.
I suck at Doom Eternal. I'm terrible at this game.
Doom Eternal?
Yeah.
Not that.
It's about time I finished it.
She looked up and saw you and went, oh, hey.
Alright, so what are these? So these guys here, how fast? They're going 25, so we're going to catch up to them. And then we'll double back on the other guys, I guess. These guys are to the... kind of to the northeast. Yeah, you boys only think you're going away. Yeah, my cruisers are faster than their destroyers, so... They're kind of hosed at this point.
Oof, blew myself up.
Alright. Let's turn back and hunt down this other batch of destroyers that are... Oh, they're chasing me. Alright, well, let's go catch up to you. You boys aren't getting away from me. Ooh, that went right through the top.
Damn it, the Cacodemon didn't eat the grenade.
Get that last destroyer. I'm gonna go chase down all these destroyers first, then I'll double back for the slower cruisers. I think that's my plan, because I don't want these guys to all scatter.
Good thinking.
Well, these guys are only going like 26 knots, but still.
That's still pretty fast when you think about it.
Yeah. So I'm only going 28.
You would at least catch them, though.
Yeah. These guys all have short torpedo ranges. So back to the northwest is where the rest of the fleet's going to be in a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, that guy had a flash fire. Let's fire my secondaries at him just to finish him off, please. Alright. Just this last batch of 4, and then we'll double back and get the other ships. Yeah, I think next time I'm gonna focus the modern cruiser technology and try and get that quick. That light cruiser surrendered to high casualties, but I haven't been shooting at him for a while, so he must have been on fire.
Yeah.
I've lost ships that way. It's quite annoying.
Yeah. Because these guys have, what, the high capacity? Yeah. Cat Ballistic 2 and high capacity, so they're pretty spicy.
I wish there was a way to push the AI's tech higher if you wanted to make it more difficult.
Well, it depends. It depends on what it is. Like, so like I deliberately took out the higher economy, higher tech places first, just because I didn't want to have to deal with a bunch of torpedoes. And so I'll finish this game a lot sooner in an earlier year than the Austro-Hungarian, even though I had so many problems up first, just because I took out Britain and Germany up front. France should be a high-tech country, but everybody's been beating up on them in Italy, so they've had kind of a rough go of things. You know, more than they maybe normally would have.
Yeah, I left Germany, Russia, and Italy to the last. And Russia and Germany had both expanded to over 100 provinces. And I fought them both at once and just absolutely devastated them. I mean, I was killing entire fleets with 2 light cruisers because their tech was just so far behind and they had nothing but, 20,000 ton dreadnoughts.
I guess they weren't focusing on tech, which is surprising.
Right now I've got a destroyer and a heavy cruiser against a fleet of about 45 Italian ships, and I'm going to win. And there were 2 battleships in this fleet.
Yeah, hey Mets, I'm back. You can come on Discord. We're all hanging out here. I had to run to the office and take care of some stuff. One of my techs has been having a lot of bad, projects going badly, and he's been dealing with that all day. And so I went and got him some food because it's raining outside, and he just has a little electric scooter. So I picked him up and drove him to Little Caesars because he loves that stuff.
Yeah, Little Caesars does have good pizza.
I have to be careful. It makes my stomach sick if I eat too much of that stuff. I really can't eat fast food. All right, so there's one guy off this way, but that might be the light cruiser that surrendered. So I think that'll still show up as a radar blip, so I'm not sure.
Until it completely sinks, yes.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to get more milk for my. I forgot to go buy milk while I was out. My milk spoiled a little bit. It's always the last little bit of milk for my tea. It always ends up spoiling. It really pisses me off. Because it's supposed to be good till November 14th, but for whatever reason, maybe it's because I'm keeping it in a mini fridge. It should still be cold in there. I don't know.
Maybe your settings in there are too low.
I got it set as cold as it'll get.
You just have regular, 2% or something like that.
Yeah,
milk?
it's regular whole milk. Yeah, but it's starting to go bad. So on future cups of tea, I'm gonna need more milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me one moment. I'll go check on it. I'll be right back.
Alright.
Okay, Bob, let me know if the background noises just start bleeding over into Discord, okay? My daughter's vacuuming in the other room.
To check the milk.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I can't hear it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I watch on my phone, so I can't use the push to talk option for Discord. So I'm always worried about background noise and coughs and things like that bleeding through.
That's understandable.
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, it expires November 14th. It was fine this morning, and then just earlier started smelling a little weird. And now it's a little bit worse still, so I'm not gonna use it anymore. I'll go. Walmart's not 24 hours anymore, so I guess I'll just go to a gas station if I need another cup of tea later.
Did you accidentally leave the mini fridge open?
No, it's So I've got my normal fridge, then I've got like a mini fridge that I keep some snacks and the stuff for making my tea. I keep, by snacks I mean like steak and bacon. Just because I need a little bit extra fridge space. I used to have a bunch of roommates staying with me because they were down on their luck. They're staying in my guest rooms, and so I got a mini fridge just to have some extra. So I had a mini fridge for the don't touch this stuff.
Pretty much personal stuff, like personal stuff that you don't want anyone else to get into.
Yeah. Alright, let's go hunt these guys down now.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of old ships.
This one's one of their dreadnoughts. This is like a reasonably, the wing turrets and the suit. This is not a bad ship. It's just it's just older with older tech. Mark III 9-inch guns. It's just kind of small. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn this way. And I'm going to hunt down these torpedo boats first so I don't have to chase them later. Little bastard. How far away are these destroyers? It's 11.3. Oh, it's just out of range. Alright, we'll go finish this battleship off before we... No, please fire the main guns at... You can fire secondaries at the
finally
destroyer.
I get to level. Or at least this area.
Look at all these tiny ships.
Oh boy, that was some lag.
Well, I'd paused it for a moment so I could target. When I'm manually targeting things, I've a lot of times I'll pause the game because otherwise my ship will start turning because it's because the move your camera, the turn your ship, and the target enemies are all the same mouse button.
It'd be neat if they added an option where you could like control your own ships.
Yeah, well, that's what you've got this little slider for, to manually slide your rudder.
Yeah, I'm like seeing what World of Warships do.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's practical because you've got. Let's go turn around and get these torpedo boats because you're controlling too many ships at once.
They could just have you like steer and all. It's just like not like you don't have to shoot the guns.
What I would like would be if there's a co-op mode where you could have different people, have your friends all taking control of a different division.
Yeah.
That would be a blast.
That way I wouldn't have to micromanage stuff. And you could do things like, surround the enemy fleet and you wouldn't have to worry so much about destroyers.
I gotta relearn all my keys for this.
One of the things I might do again is I might start up a Mega Mech game. Vorgath, remember the tabletop BattleTech game I was running?
Yep.
I might start doing that again, depending on how much time and stuff I have. Because I think that was a lot of fun. Or I'll run a D&D game of some sort. Run my magic item game. I just have to kind of work out a leveling system for the magic items. Let's not get quite so close to the light cruisers. Yeah, at short range, all these little 2.9s are just going to shred. I've got, what, 3 per side with 2 on the turrets, so 5 per side. I really don't want to cut in between the fleets like this, but we'll just try and finish off these light cruisers first.
Oh, you got some frames.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one thing that kills gamers the most would be frame rates.
Yeah. And I've got a pretty beefy system. My video card's maybe a little on the old side, but still solid.
Yeah, like mine, I got like 32 gigs of RAM. That's like 216s, and I forget what my video card is like. So one's pretty good.
Yeah, I've got a 1080 Ti, which is older, but it's a really good older card.
Yeah. I had help. I had help with my building mine.
And I still use 1080 Ti's on like mid-range systems, just because they're nice cards.
Mhm.
I like them better than a 3060 or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we cleaned those guys up. Another 31 ships gone.
Yeah, you're just eating them up.
I
Yeah.
just took out 3 Italian ships, including 3 battleships and 7 heavy cruisers, with a heavy cruiser and a destroyer. And the only fear I had was running out of ammo. I was literally down to my last 2.9-inch guns at the end.
Nice.
Had ammo. I had probably less than 600 rounds of ammo left on the.
Sound like you're clutching it.
Yeah, that was kind of clutching. Yeah. I built that super. I modified that super battleship we were talking about the other night, Bob.
Yeah.
With all the stuff on the aft. Final version ended up with 4 quad 16-inch barrels forward and aft.
What? So
And
for a total of 8?
Yes, 8 quad 16s.
Holy shit!
And I could get 6 to a broadside.
Nice.
So
How could you only get how could you only get 6 to a broadside?
6 turrets.
Right, but you had 8 turrets total. Were they not super firing, or did you have?
I had two sets of. I had a set of side guns forward and aft.
Oh, okay. You were using wing turrets. Got it.
Yeah. Well, they were technically the aft ones were the side turrets just on the fantail, and then the forward ones were. They were in. You basically formed a diamond. I extended the A turret out forward, and made room to squeeze in a pair of turrets between the A and B.
Right on.
On the sides. And it still had. So hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 quad 8.9s on the back.
Okay.
On any arc. On either arc. Which means there were some that were on the offside that couldn't reach. So I had 24 8.9s and 24 16s.
Right on.
On a broadside. And that's and 20 5.5s. Just for fun.
Nice.
It's a beautiful thing. I named it, since I'm playing the French, I named the ship Napoleon Blown Apart.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
And of course, its sister ship was Marie, and You're Next.
Let's go target this torpedo boat also, please. There we go. Before he tries to get away from me. There we go. Once you get a flooding hit on one of these little ships, then they don't go that fast anymore. That makes it a lot easier to hunt them down.
That's the same with a lot of ships.
even if it's like an over penetration, as long as it starts to flood. Then you're good. Ouch. All right, there we go.
Hey Bob, let me know if a noise starts bleeding through. We got vacuuming and dogs barking in the other room.
Okay, it's fine so far. Oh, I lost some transports this time. Southeast Asia, Yellow Sea, and Bay of Bengal. Ottoman Empire, sure, we will attack the Ottoman Empire. So Bay of Bengal is here. So it's just the obvious places, okay. So we can do another naval invasion. Wait, where's this other conquest at? So these Ottomans here, I need to go put some dudes over there. So let's...
It would be neat if the Ottomans was a playable nation.
Yeah, there's a mod for that, but it's a little bit on the hefty side, apparently.
Yeah.
There's actually 2 of them now.
Are there?
Yeah, Brother Monroe has gotten a Dreadnought Improvement Project set up for that as well.
Okay.
Right on. All right, so we're getting Burma. So do I do Thailand next, maybe? Or should I grab something more in the middle up here?
I think you should go for Thailand because it would
It'll
cut
probably-
off, or some, like cut off Cambodia.
Yeah, I think you're right. Or I can go for Cambodia because it's small. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Cambodia first, just because it won't take a lot of tonnage.
Yeah, like go for the easy ones that are, like easy to gobble up.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Cause like you could put like several, like 4 or 5 ships on there that are like heavy in tons. So yeah.
And these guys are a little on the squishy side. Let's get you guys down there. Let's do battleships. What do you guys have? These are sort of crappy battleships. They're not awful. Or I mean crappy cruisers. They're not awful. Alright, so I'm going to send you guys to hit this fleet. And that's 1 battleship. It's a bunch of battleships and a bunch of cruisers. I want you guys to go hit them. And then these 2 light cruisers are going to go after that single battleship, which I think I could probably take. Because you're not that good.
No.
Alright, do I have any other ships around here?
Well, I think it's my bedtime, so I'll see you guys later.
Right on. Good night, Vorgath. Yeah, I think this will be pretty good.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna group up with those guys. Now this battleship group right there, I really want to take him out. So we can have you just keep playing chasey. Alright, I think that's got it covered. And these guys have stopped trying to invade me. Now you guys, there's nothing going on over here. I could send these guys over, but I probably ought to leave them in the Caribbean just to guard it. Yeah, let's send you guys over to Puerto Rico and you can just sort of hang out. There we go. Alright, so finances. We're doing good on the shipbuilding. We need to assign more dudes to
A caravan or something.
yeah, just to get into ships and start building more shipyard. I don't really need to build another. I think I've got enough. Those 4 battleships I'm building, or I guess 5, that'll be enough battleships. I don't think I need.
Yeah.
I think we're good on that.
It's just a crew pool that's a problem.
Yeah. And these guys should. Well, and I've got enough ships. I mean, I just need to make sure I'm patrolling all the different ocean areas.
Yeah.
And then once I'm not eating everything up for invasions, I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, once you get China under control, yeah.
Because they just have so many small ships. Italy would be easy to contain because they're all in the same sea area. France will be a little bit of a pain.
Yeah, because of all their possessions in Africa and a few in the Caribbean.
Yeah, but by the time I deal with France... Now, I will say this, the patch that where your minimum invasion size is now 25,000 tons, that made a big difference.
Yeah.
I would like to continue having main guns on the battleship, please. And just use your secondaries on that. Thank you. What kind of battleship are you? You're a turret cruiser. You're just a stupid turret barge. Alright.
Yeah, when the Chinese ships are badly damaged.
Yeah, they're just not that. They're just not good ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the big question is, do I want to do China next or Russia next?
Yeah, we're still at war with Russia.
No, I mean the next campaign. Yeah, what's going to be the more interesting to play? I'll in this game I'm going to leave the Soviets for last because I've got them just boxed in and contained, so they're not really doing anything.
Yeah. They're just confined to the Black Sea.
Yeah, and I never wanted to go to war with them in the first place, but the dumb motherfuckers attacked me, so what was I going to do? I was like, free territory. Let's go take over more land area than the surface of Pluto. Alright, so we got, you're going to get taken care of, you're getting taken care of, you're getting taken care of. We're invading them again, so that's all good. And I've got I'm slowly nom-nomming. I really want to take over Siberia, but I guess nobody wants to attack it. So I still have my 100%. China's at 52, Italy's at 100%, France 100%, yeah, Soviets are 2%, so I should be able to just munch through them.
Yeah. When you think about Siberia, there's largely nothing out there.
Yeah. Except for lots of natural resources.
Yeah.
War continues.
Yep.
That's one of my concerns. If I don't keep invading Russia, is there a chance that they're just going to make peace on me or something?
Yeah. Like, eventually.
Oh, look, it's the Ottoman fleet. Alright, let's take care of the Ottomans. They've got some 7,000-ton battleships. Look at that.
That's like cruiser size.
Yeah. I mean, those are small battleships even for 1890. But, you know, like my favorite battleships in the game are the American compact early battleships, where they're like 8,000-ton little pocket battleships that you can put some big honking guns on. They're basically like monitors.
Yeah.
And maybe I ought to send a fleet. Maybe I ought to send a small fleet into the Black Sea to start just munching on the Soviets.
Kind of clear them out a little, just to do some, just for preparation.
Well, just so they don't declare peace on me.
Yeah.
Go thin the herd a bit.
Well, because then I'll never be able to get them to go to war with me again. I mean, maybe I would.
It took me 3 tries today just to get my alliance with Italy canceled.
Yeah, but the Italians don't really want to fight anybody.
Fair enough.
They just want to enjoy their pizza and their ice cream.
Pasta.
Pasta la vista, baby. Well, let's see if it'll... hurry up and load up. Yeah, this is the loading screen. I don't think you lose fleets to bad weather. Of course, now we have bad weather. Thanks, Mets. You jinxed me. But I really hate fighting in this kind of weather. On the other hand, I've got radar, so...
Weather doesn't mean shit when you have radar.
Well, it makes it hard for me to spot torpedoes. Ouch.
Unless if you have really good sonar.
Alright, so this guy here... he took a hit early on, so you're going to go home and order pizza for the rest of us. In fact, these 2 cruisers here also kind of beat up, and I think that you're going to also leave. And The biggest problem with bad weather Mets is that you can't easily see the torpedoes, and so you end up taking a lot of unnecessary torpedo damage. You know what I'd really like, though, is I'd really like for my battleships, for my main guns to target the enemy battleships. Bonk. Yeah, there's a lot of lag. Alright, we got one battleship. Let's go target another one. I'm not actually super confident about this fight. Well, no, they're not going to get close enough to launch torpedoes on me, so it should be okay. It would be nice if they'd stop shooting at small ships with their main guns, start shooting enemy battleships. It would be nice if I could sort of issue like general targeting orders, like prioritize battleships with the main guns, prioritize destroyers with the small guns, something like that. Ouch. Yeah, this would just be absolutely awful if they had longer range torpedoes, because I could never see their torpedoes coming. Could we maybe please fire the large guns at enemy battleships and not enemy light cruisers? Thank you.
See the movie Broken Arrow? With John Travolta.
Probably, but I don't remember it.
He's playing a pilot that's trying to steal some nuclear weapons, and at two different places in the movie, he's looking at his goons going, please don't shoot at the thermonuclear weapons. It's like, why do you have to tell people this?
Is that the movie with Steven Seagal in it?
No, that was the Battleship movie.
That's Battleship.
Or Under Siege, that's what it was.
Under Siege, yeah. Under Siege, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, please don't fire the 13.9-inch guns at enemy torpedo boats. That's a waste.
But it's so fun.
Here's a battleship. Go shoot at the battleship.
They make wonderfully brief screaming noises when you hit them.
Yeah, but it takes too long to aim and target them, and when the torpedo boats move around, they're just hard targets. 6. Yeah, we're. Let's go turn just a little bit away from. Yeah, with this fleet, I don't necessarily need to hit all the targets. I'm just trying to thin them out and just break up the fleet as much as possible. It'd be nice if I can get some good plunging fire hits on those enemy battleships, though.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little bit. Not as much as I'd like, but I'm getting a little bit. Alright. Let's go pause it again and have you please shoot at a battleship and not a torpedo boat. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not going to bother chasing down all the torpedo boats with my slow invasion fleet during a thunderstorm. I guess it's just rainy, not an actual thunderstorm. I hate how I have to keep manually targeting these battleships. It's like, guys, just pick a target, shoot it till it's dead. Big guns at big targets, little guns at little targets. It's kind of like what they're made to do. It's not rocket surgery.
Or brain science.
That's right. It is a little bit of brain science, though, because you're trying to deal with retards. Alright, so we'll just start turning these guys around. They still have so many frickin' ships. I know there's something over this way. So I'm going to start heading towards the radar blip. And maybe we can kill all these things as we're heading towards the radar blip. We have a lot of ships. Alright, so those guys are dead. So let's see, he's 16 kilometers. They're all about 16 kilometers. So we're gonna... just mosey along and just volume of fire these guys. I didn't expect it to be battleships that were still...
Yeah.
they're still going to be alive. I guess these guys must have run away early. Oh wow, these are even older. Holy crap. Holy fucking crap, look at that thing. What a potato battleship. Oh my goodness. This one's at least halfway decent. Well, that's gonna be a reef, so that'll be good for the environment.
Bob the environmentalist.
That's right. I mean, the oil slick's not gonna... oh, these are using coal, so we're okay. It's just coal. I don't think coal down at the bottom of the ocean is not going to be bad as like an oil slick, so we should be fine.
Thing is, coal is carbon.
Yeah. Carbon's fine. Too much carbon dioxide in the atmosphere could be potentially a problem, but some coal sinking down to the bottom of the ocean would be no problem at all. There we go. 68 ships gone. No, the Ottomans aren't going to be doing shit for a while. These Alaska cruisers are nice. Oh, let's get past it already. Alright, oh, and looks like another massacre is being queued up. Now, I'll have to grab another drink soon. I guess I'm going to go grab another drink, because I already burnt through my tea, so give me a minute, I'll be right back.
Alright.
What time is it? I can go for another half hour, maybe. Dog, did you still sleep? Alright, I am grabbing me a ginger ale. My buddy Steve moved to Portugal, and he had like 4 cases of ginger ale at his house. And he's like, "Well, I'm going to be leaving the country, and I'm not taking these with me. You want some ginger ale?" I'm like, "Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, sure." So now I've got all this ginger ale I need to drink at some point. So it's going to be Ultimate Admiral Ginger Ale Edition. Also, the Low on Ammunition Edition.
What brand of ginger ale?
I don't know. It is Hansen's. I never heard of it.
Yeah, me neither.
Probably whatever he bought at Whole Foods. Or wherever he goes shop. Let's go shoot Le Battleship. Well, I guess that'd be French. It's not French, but we're going to go shoot the... What does this battleship look like? The Zhang Gufan. Oh, it's a little wing turret battleship. Ooh. This just took a shot right in the chin. Ooh. Alright, well. He's a little squishy up front, isn't he? Alright, well. I already have 100% to hit. Alright, well. Don't want to be too much closer than that. Oh, he's already pretty beat up. Look at, oh, flash fire. Oh, there goes his turret. Ooh, oh no. Oh, that's gonna void.
Was that magazine?
That's gonna void the warranty. Alright, so I guess at this point I really want to take out... There's a flash fire on that destroyer too. You know what I would really like to do is I would like to have the main guns fire at the heavy cruisers while I still have main gun ammo to fire. Because these heavy cruisers have just about as big guns as the battleships did. And then we'll have to circle around and catch the... Here, shoot that guy next, please. Ouch. I have to take these guys in to get refitted soon. Or just patched up, because they're going to slowly take some damage over the course of doing all this. Well, these guys are running off that way. I'm going to have to turn around and catch them in a bit.
Assuming you have enough ammo to make a chase worthwhile.
Yeah. Oh, I should have. I can take out the little ships with the 2.9, so we'll be okay there.
Yeah.
All right, please, everybody, finish this guy off. Yes, I'll take this guy out. Then I'm just gonna turn around. Alright, let's go pop a U-turn and... Ooh, that was a nice hit. You know what would be really nice would be if the main guns fired at the light cruiser. If you can hit it. There we go. Let's do that. Fire the main guns at the other light cruiser, please. I'm actually going to go kill off these two first, and then I'll cut around and catch up the rest. There we go. All right. These destroyers can go 30 knots. Torpedo boats can also, I mean, they're all really fast. So I guess I'll grab this group, and I'm just going to work my way around. I think that's how I'm going to do it. These guys are all so fast, I don't know if I can catch them all. These guys are all going to try scattering, it looks like. I'm almost out of ammo also. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world if they have a survivor. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually do it the other way. I'm going to take out these destroyers first. Go for him, please. Then go for him. I love how maneuverable these cruisers are. Alright. Now for the torpedo boats.
I'm gonna get off. I'm getting tired.
Alright. Yeah, I'll probably play for about another 30 minutes. I'm going to go take care of the dog. And then I'll be on probably tomorrow after work. I don't know if I'm going to play in the morning because I think I'm going to be busy in the morning.
Alright.
But thanks for hanging with me.
You're welcome.
And then, yeah, I'll see everybody tomorrow evening, and then we'll definitely do something on Tuesday, whatever Mike wants to do. He's all excited about all this. Alright,
Yeah,
here we go.
if y'all ever get the chance, check out the Hunter Call of the Wild.
I will.
Yeah.
Alright, good
Really
night.
good game.
Good night, Shadow Wolf. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Have a good rest of your night, man.
Alright, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Let's go circle around, hunt these guys down. Looks like we are almost out of main gun ammo. And now it's just down to the secondaries. That wasn't bad at all. Wonder how many ships the Chinese have left. They originally had like almost 400.
Now they have less.
Yeah. Oh, the Ottomans really want the Dardanelles, don't they? I got Burma. Alright, let's see what we got. Chinese have down to 184 ships. Not bad. I guess Italy's ready to go to war with me, so...
Italy thinks they want some.
Yeah, I've been antagonizing them a little bit. Let's get this convoy taken care of. I could probably get rid of my torpedo boats at this point. What I ought to do, I ought to put my torpedo boats all over the place wherever France is and use them to just antagonize the French later. That's a pretty sky. Just slowly chasing these guys down. There we go. Hello. Sucks to be that transport too. Alright, well. It would be nice if I can... There we go, here's a torpedo boat. Let's... Alright, I got both the torpedo boats. Alright, I want to nail that light cruiser so they quit doing the smoke screen thing. Ouch! Oh, that was a hit. This might be time to leave. I mean, I could still probably take them, but... Well, I guess I took out their warships already. Alright, fine. We'll finish getting some.
So I'm probably going to finish my French campaign tonight.
Yeah.
So, who should I play next, and what restrictions should I put on myself to try to make it a challenge?
Well, what difficulty are you playing on?
Legendary.
Okay. So you've sort of figured out the trick to it now, just being systematic and all that?
Yeah, yeah, and I've got a pretty good feel for what to do, and like I said, this campaign is an absolute raffle stomp at this point because my tech is just so far ahead of everyone who's left.
If you want a challenge, try Spain. Spain was difficult in the beginning. I screwed up a few times. Keeping your transports alive is definitely challenging with Spain. I can see why Stealth had such a hard time with it.
All right, Spain it shall be then. Because I played the Austro-Hungarians, I played China, which was the one I wanted to do because of the, massive torpedo battleship.
Yeah.
Italy, France, America.
I'm either going to do China or Russia next. China probably is a little more challenging, and Russia's probably a little more fun.
China isn't challenging.
It is or is not?
Is not.
Okay. Why?
At least I did a challenge. Well, one thing, they have such a massive population, you don't have the crew pool problems that you have with everyone else.
Okay.
I mean, you start out with like 70,000 crew or something like that. I don't know, just some ridiculous number. And when you do finally run out and you have ships that need crew and you jack the slider up, things happen. You actually get somewhere between 3,000 and 5,000 crew for a 100% slider.
Right.
Because it's based off of the overall size of your population.
Of the population or just the home population?
Honestly, I don't know which.
Because what I found with the crew training is if you don't have a lot of crew in the pool, it'll get you lots of crew, and then if you do have your crew pool largely filled up, then it puts the points into training them up and raising their level instead.
Well, right now, like I said, I'm playing France. I'm late game. I've got my crew maxed. I have ships that are in mothball because I don't have enough crew, and I'm only getting 500 crew a turn.
Yeah.
Okay, with China, I would be getting between 3,500 and 5,000 a turn.
Okay.
With the same scenario. So it's 6 to 10 times more crew than anyone else. I'm wondering if Russia might not be the same way. But I don't know.
Well, China has economic problems, don't they? Or not so much?
Nothing you can't manage.
So I know with Russia, the economy grows slowly while you're the absolute monarchy.
Yeah.
But my goal with Russia, if I were to do Russia, would be to maintain the absolute monarchy and not have a rebellion.
I almost would go, you know how normally whenever you get the pop-up going, do you want to increase GDP or do you want to increase your budget?
Uh-huh.
You might even be better off increasing your budget.
That's what I was doing with Spain. And I just relied on conquest for Spain. And I might take a similar approach with Russia. I mean, my goal with Russia would be to get the army logistics get the army logistics up really high, and probably try and take out England early on. I mean, you might have to take out Japan early on, just because I think Japan starts out really hostile. I would be tempted to have a to play the restriction of you're never allowed to improve relations. You're only allowed to make relations worse, which actually wouldn't be. I mean, Russia historically was pretty good diplomatically, but I want to see if I can preserve my transports and not just get my transports annihilated. But it seems to do that, you really have to destroy the enemy fleets before you expand your territory and really protect your territory. I would think that Russia maintaining good relations with China and Germany would be important. Although you could probably, if you had enough army logistics, you could probably just go and start taking out China. Is this one of their little dreadnoughts? Yeah, it's one of their little dreadnoughts. I may have a little bit of... Oh, these are my little derpy cruisers. I really don't want to get hit by that thing. "13 knots. So you didn't really have any trouble. Were you going for like full map clears with China, or? Actually, the one big advantage that Russia and China both have is they don't have any fucking African colonies to get your transports killed with. I'm going to start kind of veering away a little bit. Yeah, these ships are a little bit on the small side to be taking out that battleship. Ooh, fog. That'll help me more than it'll help him. I would really like to play Greece at some point, just because I think it'd be fun to have a Greece versus Turkey kind of fight. Ooh, there's some hits. This little cruiser is just really messing up the battleship. He's getting pretty properly beat up. He doesn't have good hits on me either. Uh-oh. I lost sight of him. Oh yeah, down to 22%. He's taking a lot of fire damage too. Looks like I accidentally sank a destroyer. Alright, let's go looking for more trouble. There's a radar blip over here. I'm guessing the transports are this way. Ah, the fog lifted. Lovely. Alright, it's about time to start wrapping things up probably. I gotta go take care of the dog soon. There's a lot of convoys, look at that. Some Sancho Panzas. Let's go take care of these. We'll do all the convoys, then I'll probably wrap it up. I mean, I guess I could wrap it up right now anyway. These convoys aren't going to be super interesting, but I'll at least do this one. And then I'll be on tomorrow night. Probably won't be on in the morning because I got to work. But I'll be on tomorrow night. Let's go looking for some trouble. There we go. They're off this way. The radar is so helpful. Radar direction finder too, but the radar gives me an idea how far they are, and that really helps out a lot. Be nice to have a little radar screen, so I can see all the blips. But that's okay. This is good enough. I suppose I could upgrade my various cruisers and stuff. Don't know if it's worth it or not. These guys are just so good. Ouch. That was uncomfortable. Alright, let's go cut around behind these guys. I don't want to take all that. There we go. Get some. Alright, now it's transport time. Alright, I think I am going to wrap it up here. I know I've got a couple more convoy missions, but they're all going to basically be the same. And I'll do those later. I'm definitely getting tired. So I will see everybody tomorrow. Thank you for watching and hanging out with me. I hope everybody had a good time. And remember, it's only a war crime if you lose. Good night.